The book of Deuteronomy. It's the fifth and final book of the Torah, the foundational story of the Old Testament. Its position is everything. It comes right after 40 long years of Israel wandering in the desert, and just before the book of Joshua, where they finally entered the Promised Land. Because of this, Deuteronomy acts as a crucial gateway, connecting their memory of their past in the wilderness with their hope for a future as a nation. The book is traditionally associated with Moses, and it reads like his final, passionate farewell address. It's not a dry legal document. Instead, the narrative voice is that of an aging leader speaking directly to a new generation. He's recounting their shared history, their parents' failures and triumphs, and pleading with them to learn from it all. The perspective is personal, urgent, and deeply reflective. The setting itself is dramatic. Imagine a massive crowd of people gathered on the plains of Moab.
They can literally see their future. The hills of Canaan just across the Jordan River. An entire generation has passed away in the desert. Almost everyone standing there was either born in the wilderness or was a child when they left Egypt. This is the threshold. This single moment is the culmination of their entire journey and the launchpad for everything to come. Deuteronomy is laid out like a grand, carefully structured speech. First, Moses looks backward, giving a historical recap of their journey from Mount Sinai, reminding them of God's faithfulness through every rebellion and trial. Then comes the heart of the book, a powerful retelling of the law. It's presented not just as rules, but as a blueprint for a wise, just, and compassionate society. After this, he lays out a stark choice, a path of faithfulness that leads to life and blessing, and a path of betrayal that leads to ruin. The book concludes with a final ceremony to renew their commitment, the commissioning of Joshua as the new leader, and the poignant story of Moses' death, gazing at a land he would never enter. Several powerful themes echo through these speeches. The first is covenant renewal, a call to reaffirm the unique, committed relationship between God and Israel.
Another is the radical idea of monotheism, famously captured in the declaration called the Shema. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. This wasn't just a theological point. It demanded total devotion. This leads to the theme of love and obedience. The book argues that following God's ways isn't about blind submission, but is the natural expression of a loving, grateful heart. And this love had to be practical. Deuteronomy is filled with laws demanding social justice, insisting on care for the widow, the orphan, and the foreigner, the most vulnerable members of society. Deuteronomy doesn't just end the Torah, it launches the rest of the Old Testament story. It becomes the standard, the lens through which the nation's future is judged in the books that follow, like Joshua, Judges, and Kings. Its language and ideas echo through the prophets, and its significance is sealed when Jesus himself quotes from it during his temptation in the wilderness. In the end, Deuteronomy is a profound call to remember the past in order to shape the future. It's a heartfelt plea for an entire nation and for every person to thoughtfully consider their path and, in Moses' own powerful words, to choose life.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope this video helped you better understand the Bible and feel encouraged in your faith.